Buy-to-let is dead, they all say, but I'm making some sweet profits from my rental property portfolio, having spent the last few years saving and investing every penny I could from slave wages, rent and dividends into expanding and perfecting my portfolio.
The people who loudly proclaim to the internet that buy-to-let is dead are either accidental landlords who have no strategy and fell into buy-to-let, or they have never invested in property themselves, are terrified of starting and are looking to justify their fears.
With a wicked portfolio based around a core of rental income, I am technically financially free, but choose to build my passive income further before retiring. Without the income we've built from investments, to get financially free, we'd be forced to work our ways up the corporate ladder for decades to come, like everybody else.
Don't write off buy-to-let just yet. The returns are often superior to stock market averages for those willing to put in a little bit of effort, and every portfolio could benefit from owning a little bit of bricks and mortar. Buy-to-let is very much alive. Let's check it out.
Welcome to MoneyUnshackled.com, the investment channel and website that sets you and your finances free. This is Andy, I'm Ben, and if you like what we have to say, hit the like button and click subscribe.
And be sure to check out the offers page on MoneyUnshackled.com, where we are proud to bring you cashback offers, including this one from RateSetter, a top-rated peer-to-peer lending platform. You get a £100 cash bonus when you open a new account and invest £1,000 for a year and earn interest of 4%. Now, let's get into the video.
Buy-to-let is f***ing awesome. Look, it's hard work setting up a portfolio of properties, and getting from nowhere to a slick, hands-free, passive income stream takes a lot of effort. But once those money taps are permanently set in the on position, you're set for life, barring a catastrophe.
That catastrophe was recently avoided in the December 2019 general election, when Brits voted overwhelmingly to keep, amongst other things, the laws over rights of property ownership out of the grubby paws of a pair of 70-year-old student union activists.
Despite this, under the Conservatives for the last several years, new regulations and tax changes have scared off many landlords. And now, to make a profit, you have to get the initial finances right and have a really good broker and agent in your team to guide you through the new regulations minefield. Thanks a lot, George.
Politics of buy-to-let. Crisis averted, Corbyn did not take over the country, which would have meant that buy-to-let was in fact dead. Never forget that he would have given himself the power to take landlords' properties off them and give them to tenants at below market prices, heavily assisted by government tinkering in the mortgage market, nothing short of theft.
The working class, which I grew up in, does not want to rely on the state for free stuff. The British value fairness and above all else want equality of opportunity, not handouts taken from others.
Section 21. Who knows what Boris will do with his 5 years of majority government, but his policy so far on rentals hasn't been the best news for landlords. He seeks to improve renters' rights to not having their tenancies end prematurely by scrapping Section 21, which is the notice that landlords can give to a tenant to ask them to leave the property. It's not all decided yet though. A consultation period will set in stone the details, but is at least expected to strengthen the hand of landlords in the courts to remove problem tenants and make other clauses more robust in landlords' favour.
The overall flavour of these changes will be to stop landlords evicting decent tenants for no reason, but giving landlords with a genuine grievance against bad tenants more power in the courts. In practice, I would have no reason to evict a tenant who paid their rent on time and was respectful to both the property and their neighbours, so would rarely issue a Section 21 notice anyway. It removes some of our power as landlords, but recognises the rights of good tenants to live a stable and dignified life, which we fully support.
Yet still, there are likely to be ways around these changes. The new government looks unlikely to set rent caps, as they are in theory in favour of the free market. So a likely loophole to the removal of eviction rights is that a landlord could always just put up the rent significantly at the end of a fixed term.
Financial freedom. It comes back to having a good agent to guide you, good legal insurance cover to protect you, and the ability to see the big picture. If financial freedom is your goal, your mission is to save and invest as much as you can and to increase your income streams. Buy-to-let is one of the surest ways to do that, alongside a diversified portfolio of dividend-paying paper assets.
Property is a great investment still, because of the way it rides inflation and pumps out high cash flow monthly profits. Combined with the leverage of an interest-only mortgage, a property investment is almost guaranteed to beat inflation from capital growth over the long term. The mechanics of which we discuss in our video, How to Invest in Property for 20% Returns, linked to in the description below.
We invest in a wide range of paper assets, mostly highly diversified, exchange-traded funds and peer-to-peer lending portfolios, but we believe that buy-to-let has a place in any portfolio when it is set up as a cash flow asset. Investing in property for capital gains alone is a risky business, but ensuring that your properties have high rental returns means that they are contributing towards your income streams and can support you by paying your bills in place of a job, freeing you to do other things with your time.
Looking back and forwards, landlords have been hammered these last several years under the Tories, and we think the government knows that landlords can't take much more without fundamentally damaging the housing market. Indeed, landlords have been setting up left, right and centre recently, lowering the supply of rental properties and exacerbating the housing crisis.
Sensible economists would surely argue that the market has had enough upheaval for the time being and would be advising the government not to fiddle for a while. We hope they listen.
All other things considered, the economy should now be strong and fairly steady for the next 5 years in a majority government committed to the free market. The large majority government will bring stability and give businesses the confidence to start investing again, and Corbyn has been put back in his box by the great British electorate. Buy-to-let is not dead yet.
Question of the day: do you still see the value in buy-to-let, or are we wrong? Let us know in the comments below.
Thanks for watching! On this channel we talk a lot about personal finance, investing and all things money. And if you want to see more great content, please click the subscribe button below.
This is MoneyUnshackled.com. See you next time.